intentions and distractions. My intentions for the call are primarily to talk about boosting and work a few things out. It's actually kind of nice that we've got a relatively small call here so that we can just get like a few heads looking at potentially a new prototype that Mo made if he's okay. I know you didn't really want to.
Just before you start, can I share my screen to try if it's going to be work or not?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I could just share my screen, Mo, and then follow you in Figma, and you can move around.
No. It's no, sorry. It's a prototype. It's not something that you can actually follow me. I should do it myself. Sorry.
Sure. Try testing your thing. Hey, Pablo. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Go ahead. But just try testing your screen, and then we can also still do intentions and distractions. We're starting like 10 minutes. So yeah, okay, that's my intentions for the call. I also wanted to talk about the Give Farm extension, especially since Mitch is here. Maybe we can just like hash things out and then have that organized because it would start actually next week. And I'm just distracted by being like, it's first thing in the morning, 7 a.m. Woke up 20 minutes ago. Anyway, yeah, I'll pass it to Amin.
Hello everyone. Yeah, I want to talk about Give Farm extension and finalizing the boosting design. That's it. I pass it to Mitch.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to talk about Give Farm extension, but that's so exciting. Yeah, sure. I want to look at the boosting prototype and happy to hash out the Give Farm extension and hopefully get a snapshot up this week. And I'll pass it to Charek. You there, Charek? Oh, he's muted. Maybe we can try Jesse.
We'll try again, Cher. Can you hear us? Okay, let's pass to Mo.
Hey, sorry. Okay, so I'm actually a little bit distracted. I'm trying to make it work to be able to share my screen, and also I'm here just for the Give Power boosting actually. Yeah. Kotabe, I think I can pass it to you.
Thank you. So intentions, just stay synced and talk a little bit about region farms. And distractions, waking up, so still a bit sleepy. And yeah, I'll be working in a couple of things. I'll pass it to, let's see, I don't know if someone else has gone, but Pax the Max.
Yeah, sorry, I had some problem connecting to the call, so I'm here to just observe because it's been a while. I'm kind of out of the loop to see maybe if I can pick something up to work on to see what's going on. So I might need too much. I will just try to help out. Yeah, thanks.
Cool. Let's pass it to Mateo.
Thank you, Lauren. Hey, everyone. Yeah, very interested in the boosting designs. Just to be present here, and I'm not distracted. Yeah, I'll just be here. I'll pass it to Sharik.
Thank you, Mateo. Hello, guys. Sorry for joining late. I had internet connection problem. My modem has some problem. About my intentions, I came to know about the new power design, and I'm not distracted. Also about my updates, all tasks alarm assigned to me is implemented now, and we can test them. I pass it to Kotabe. I don't know who's left.
Everyone, I think, has gone.
Yeah.
Let me just
So
give
I
a
pass
quick
it.
check. Yeah, everyone has gone. Okay, cool. So let's see if Mo's screen share is working. No, Mo, I still didn't see your screen. It's just loading.
Sorry, I was just trying to share Figma. It wasn't working. I'm now trying to share Figma on Chrome. Maybe it's going to work, but it's I don't think it's going to work.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we can start getting the other stuff out of the way, like the staking, give power staking, and we can talk about the extension, and then we can go to this, and maybe I'll try. I mean, I know you like. I could follow you in Figma still, and even though it's not a nice prototype, we could still look at the same pages, right?
Yeah. I think that's the better option.
Okay, that sounds good. Do you think you need a little bit of time to try to figure some things out, or should we dive into that right now?
No, just I need some time to just open Figma.
Okay, great. Cool. So then let's start with a quick check-in on the Give Power contracts review. So, I mean, there's a bunch of, I just wanted to check in with you, Amin, because like I'm in that chat, but it's all gobbledygook to me. So I'm wondering what is the, like, how's the review going with Jesus and Gabby? Are we happy with like their auditing? Are we going to need another one? I know we're going to delay the launch of the staking until after we get back from Burning Man to give more time for that review. But I just wanted to know if like there's anything major coming up that we need to fix or change, and hear your update.
Yeah, good question. Actually, they have not found an issue, but as you see, maybe in the chat that our tests are not complete. We lack lots of tests, and we plan to add new things. Gabby, very more familiar than me, but both of us should read about the best, how we can use the test, how we can apply the new test methodologies to test our smart contracts. Actually, it's a new level of maturity for our testing and smart contracts, and it's necessary. Everyone who is writing a smart contract in the industry use this kind of tests. It is fastest. It's it's better. It's increased the safety and the security of our smart contracts. That's it. So to summarize that, we are still working on adding tests, making it more error-proof and more reliable. And concurrently, people can review it, but tests are essential part of smart contracts.
Great.
Hopefully the front end is ready. It seems ready by the same prototype, and the smart contract has not changed logically, so we can use the same backend, subgraph, and front end with the new version of the smart contract.
That's great. Awesome. Okay. Do you need any more support with writing tests? I think it's you then writing tests, and Gabby supporting a little.
I and Gabby split it up to different. We have an epic for tests, and we split it, the topics, the concepts into different things. And we plan to, if you have read the chat today, I suggested to have everyone work on different kinds of tests. Yeah, that's it.
Great. Okay, that sounds good. I think also the front end seems pretty ready. Like I could do a little bit more walking through, and I don't know, Mitch and Katabi, have you guys been finding any more issues with Give Power testing? Like, would you say front end is ready? Oops.
I mean, I could go through it again, but I think mostly this.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, cool. So maybe we could just like, if you could go through it again and I'll do like a couple more quick checks. We'll kind of like, if there's any little things we can assign chair because he finished all the other issues. I think there might be a couple in the UAT test column or unit test not passed column. Oh, this changes. So then we can just make sure that that's good by the end of the week. And so then, yeah, as soon as we come back from Burning Man, we can just launch pending approval, pending your thumbs up. I mean, like when you're happy with like the contracts and you're like, they're tested and reviewed and we're confident, then yeah, we'll go ahead with that. Cool. Any questions or any more thoughts on the give power staking locking? Okay, cool. Maybe great. I will start following Mo on Figma. Give me a second to open that up and we can get into
Mo, can you put the link of Figma here in the chat of GIVeconomy platform?
Yes, I can, but also I was going to share the prototype video after the call. Yeah, you can also take a look. It's actually not done yet. I tried to cover the most critical part, but we still need to change some things. Okay, so let's just start with this here. Okay, so we basically try to it's basically based on the previous design that we try to let user choose the percentage for allocating give power, but I also created a second flow for some user that maybe they don't care about choosing the amount. So as a user, if you tap on the boost, you can see this view that you have basically two options: quick boost or advanced boost. Let's just start with the with the advanced boost, and then go back to the quick boost. If you tap on the advanced boost, this is actually the same model with slight changes. You can see your total give power. You can see this model that show you your total give power and the number of projects that you boosted, and also the amount of unallocated give power that you still have, and you can actually allocate to different projects. You can actually change. You can actually drag this slider to choose an amount, for example, here, and we can also show you how much give power this percentage will be. Not exact amount, but something around that. And user just need to confirm, and then they can actually allocate that amount to that project. So this is basically the previous flow that we had. Nothing's changed so much, I mean. But you can see that if you, as a user, if you tap on the boost again and try to do the quick boost, you can't actually do that because with advanced boost, you basically can choose different amount for different projects, and we can't actually just tell user that we are going to reduce the allocation for previous boosted project to free some give power to just allocate to this new project, and it's kind of really hard for us to just communicate that with user. So I actually try to completely separate these two flows. When a user, if you didn't use quick boost ever before, when you tap on the quick boost after you actually boosted, for example, 5 or 10 projects, we show you this model that said you can't actually use quick boost because there is some different allocation for different projects. You have to enable something called a Smart Quick Boost. And by enabling a Smart Quick Boost, we just reset all of the allocation and divide the total amount of give power between all projects. So the next time that user tap on Quick Boost, we can actually just add that project to the whole give power and just divide between all of those projects. So user can actually enable this Smart Quick Boost, and also they can actually disable it later if they want to just stick with the Advanced Boost again. But if you enable this Smart Boost, you can see this model that's that the Smart Quick Boost is enabled, and now you can use the Quick Boost on this project, and then you just see this model, and it shows you that you basically boosted this project. And the next time that user try to sorry, just let me go back here. The next time that user try to boost again by using the Quick Boost, for example here, when they tap the Quick Boost, the only model that we show them is this success model that show the user that they boosted this project. And again, the same flow happen here. You can't actually use the Advanced Boost when you are just using the Quick Boost. So when you actually try to boost another project and use the Advanced Boost here, we show you, sorry. This model that's a Smart Quick Boost is enabled, and you can't actually use Advanced Boost, and you have to disable it first. So by tapping Disable Smart Boost, we basically let user customize the allocation, and actually something's going to happen because by using the Quick Boost, always 100% of give power is allocated to all of the boosted projects. So basically, when user tap on tap on this button to disable a Smart Quick Boost, they can see here that all of the give power is allocated, and they need to actually reduce allocation on previous project to be able to have some unallocated give power to boost the project. And they basically need to go to the My Account and change the allocation to be able to boost more projects. This is the whole idea, but I think I actually need to share the video because it's much more clear in the video to how this whole process works. I hope you get the whole idea, and yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Thanks, Mo. That's great. I have a question for you, Amin. So this is something Mo and I were talking about yesterday. Originally, we had decided that like the user, when they allocate give power to any project, 100% goes there. And then as they get unlocked or locked or whatever, it just proportionally changes the give power on that project. And then we were discussing like this option of using like not having 100% being used, where the user then has like unallocated give power. They have like give power that's not being used, and then they can allocate some of it. And then if their tokens, for example, get unlocked and their give power goes down, we could take it from the unallocated part, and if all of it's allocated, we can take it proportionally from things. Does this make things way too complicated, or does it make it like, is it okay as well?
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's okay. I think we can handle this complexity with you know, in the backend we can handle it. In my view, we need to work on the APIs, and yeah, work on the APIs, define some APIs for enabling and disabling a smart boosting and changing the allocations. And, for instance, if you have allocated in advanced mode 80% to one, 10 to another, and 5 to another, 95%. And when you enable the smart boost, all these three will become 33%, in my view.
Yeah, exactly.
And when someone else come and boost a smart boost another project, all will become 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if he enables the smart, the percentage will be same, but he will be able to change the percentages.
Sorry, no. Actually, if you just use the quick boost, and when the smart quick boost is actually enabled, if you go to my account, you can't change the allocation. And the moment that you try to change the allocation, we show you that the smart quick boost is enabled, and in order to change the allocation, you need to disable it first. So it's
after you disable, when you can
Yeah.
when you disable it, for instance, we have boosted 4 projects, all of them will have 25%. And so we should have a place to reduce those percentages, to have some percentage release for boosting another project. You understand?
It's actually on my account. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have the my account view?
No, that's what I was saying. It's not finished yet, but the more critical part is actually these parts of the flow, because my account is actually the same. I have it before. I mean, just let me find it. It's up here. Lauren, you're actually following me, and I also trying to use the Figma Spotlight, but I don't know why it's stuck somewhere. Okay, just here. I guess it is. Yeah, here. But we actually need to change something here. For example, there is 2 columns, give power and give power allocated. It should be just 1 basically. But yeah, I think you can get the idea.
No, we should have 2 columns because there should be the percent and the amount of give power allocated. You should be able to see both. But we would
One
have
of
to add.
them don't need to be editable and just need to show the number. You can change the allocation, the percentage, but on another column we can just show the number, not editable thing. Yeah.
Good idea. Good idea. And we just add, like, if we go ahead with this, like, you can have give power not allocated to a project thing. We add like one more line being like free give power, or like give available give power or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It almost makes it easier too when the user can, like, if they decrease the percentage on one, it goes to available give power, and then they have that to increase in other places. I think it makes it like a little bit easier also to develop the front end. But yeah, so cool. Okay. I'd love to just like give like a 5 minutes of just feedback if anybody like wants to chime in. I would like to know if people think that this is like easier to understand now, and like is this better than what we were looking at before?
So just to understand, the quick boost will allocate on the first time it allocates 100% of your give power to the first project. Okay. And then you have to do this switch thing, like switching from quick boost to advanced boost, and then advanced boost back to quick boost, but then sometimes you have to go back into your allocations and then reset it because you're not allowed to.
Yeah, so I think if you click quick boost on a bunch of projects, it's kind of like automatically doing this like smart boost thing. It's like if you clicked 5
so
projects.
Quick boost and smart quick boost are the same thing, but smart quick boost is when you switch from advanced boost. We call it something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could change what it's called and just call it like you'd have to like revert to quick boost, and this would mean this or something like that. We could take out the word
Sure.
smart so that it's like the same.
Yeah, words are easy. But I think there's like this hiccup between like not being able to switch back and forth really easily. That might make it hard.
Actually, Mitch, it's not something that you need to do it every day. Either you're using Quick Boost or Advanced Boost, and if you want to actually use the Quick Boost, it's much easier for you. And each time you just tap on the boost and then done. But if you need to actually change it to to Advanced Boost, you basically can do it. But it's I mean, this feature is actually accessible for user to do it every time, but I don't think users are going to actually do it because each time they need to just actually customize the allocation for all of the project to be able to use the advanced boost again or vice versa. And yeah.
I have, so maybe one thing missing then is like, if the user had switched to advanced boost, they should be able to click boost and have the project get like added to their MyGive power, but with 0 give power on it. Like that should be an option as well, so that like as the user's going through projects, if they're like an advanced user, they can like basically add to cart with the boost button, and it doesn't like reset all their allocations and then they have to go reset them all again. Like we should have it that they're able to like click click boost, and then it's like, you've been using an advanced user flow, all your give power is used. We'll add this to your my give power, but it will have 0 give power. Please go to my account to adjust the allocations. Does it make sense?
From user experience point of view, I think it makes sense, but I don't know if it's doable technically. But yeah, actually, it makes sense. I mean, we don't need to actually trigger this action on Quick Boost. They can just tap on Advanced Boost, and when they don't have any unallocated give power, we can just let them add it to the boosted project to change the allocation later. But yeah, totally, it's doable.
Good.
I think it's good enough to start, and we'll probably realize a whole bunch of things once it actually launches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And about the slider, when, for instance, in the slider, 27% was allocated, the slider for boosting starts from 27.
Yeah.
It will be misunderstood. The user may misunderstand that this 20% is for what. It doesn't know. It's not clear that it's for other projects, and you are allocating. If you go to 28%, 1% is allocated to this project. Maybe we can, put the slider at the end, the solid part from the end, and the user can allocate from 0 to 73.
Yeah.
The gray part should be at the end, not at the beginning, because you just thought that 27 has already allocated to this project.
If you actually follow me, Lauren, just let me show you here.
Oh, you're gone. This is the presenter left the spotlight. I don't see you anymore, Mo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm still here. You can see Amin and Cherry.
Yeah, I found you.
It's my internet, sorry. I'm hotspotting from my phone.
No, it happened for me too.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just refresh. sorry. The slowness. Good.
Let me just send a screenshot here.
I'm following you.
Oh, yeah, here. That's it. I mean, this is what you are talking?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, cool. I would like to know, I mean, if anybody has anything else to say, like maybe Cherik or Katade or Mateo, do you guys have any thoughts? Is this better? Can you understand it? Does it make your life easier?
Yeah, I think it's okay. And it's too much better than older ideas. But I have a question. How user can unboost the project?
Yeah, that's the other part that I didn't actually had time to do it, but I will add it later. I mean, the whole prototype is just finished 1 minute before the meeting.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Great. Any other feedback? Awesome. Okay, well, great. That's looking good, Mo. If you can keep working on it today and or tomorrow, and then we can I'm only here for 2 more days, so I would love it if we could be on Friday.
Yeah, sure.
That's great. Let's start developing.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Awesome. So I'm going to be here all day for the next 14 hours. So anytime in today when you have something,
Okay.
I'll be happy to.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. Great. Awesome. So the other thing I would like to talk about is the hold on, I'm just going to do Yay. Okay. Give farm extension. I want to talk about the give farm extension because this is also kind of time sensitive. Oh no, there's a bunch of comments I didn't read yet. Should we?
Good morning.
GM. So do you want to? Should I read this?
Yeah.
Mitch, or do you want
No,
to?
I'll just give you the rundown on it. So basically, the sticking point seems to be the give wrapped ether sushi swap. So one thing is we don't want to give out the rewards, but then one thing, we're losing 3 farms or 4 farms, I think, I forget. 3 farms in that proposal. So I mean, what I'm trying to say is that we should keep the give ETH farm on Sushi Swap with lower rewards for 8 weeks with an average of 40K per week using Kotabe's suggestion. Keeping the give staking on Gnosis chain for a max of 8 weeks, but probably 4. And keeping the give ETH balancer on mainnet for 12 weeks. So not having the mainnet staking on there anymore for give. I just think that it'll be a lot to lose, shutting down the XDAI and the wrapped ether farm all at once. Instead, we can just have this soft tail going off and then eventually ending that farm in 8 weeks instead of 12. So this comes out to 320K give. And like I said in the post, we did allocate, quite a bit to the Angel Vault and to Give Power, 6 million and 7 million in rewards, respectively, for 6 months. So, extending this farm for another 8 weeks for 320K give is relatively very small to what we just allocated for these new farms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's also a third of the time. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I still disagree. I think we should end the farm, but maybe we can just make a vote that has those as 2 options and get other people to put in their feedback. I agree that we should end the mainnet staking and just have it on Gnosis chain, and then the options from the development standpoint are going to be okay, either we're extending 1 pool on mainnet and 2 on Sushi's on X on Gnosis chain or one on each. And yeah.
Well, I think the only difference here is the give wrapped ether. Should we extend it or not? I think that's the question.
Yeah.
Unless, well, we should have like, extend it, don't extend it, or don't extend the give farms at all. I think those are kind of the options.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like, yes, I like it including the wrapped ether pool. Yes, I like it without including the wrapped ether pool, and then like, no, let's not extend it. And we could even, if we wanted to just go straight to snapshot, we could get people to vote with give, unless you think a soft poll in the forum would be better.
No, there's not enough time. It should go straight to snapshot, I think.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, that sounds good.
Why don't you like take some time to look at it, like more in depth, and then like we'll figure out exactly what the snapshot should say, and then we'll post it today.
What I'll do is I'll make a comment after yours being like, yes to everything except this one caveat, and also put like a summary table of what I think is better. And then we could have like the option of like putting this much give for these things, putting this much give for those things, or stopping or not.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Mitch's idea, Lauren's idea, or well, slash.
Yeah, but let's not call it that in the snapshot. Let's not call it that in the snapshot.
I know, I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so I mean, then yeah, we'll probably, I mean, I think that it's going to be more than likely we will be extending some of these farms. Like we have to extend at least the Gnosis chain give staking, hopefully. I'm pretty sure people will vote for that. But like we'll extend the Gnosis chain give staking until we do give power, and then we'll like allocate rewards for like 8 weeks or something and have it like set up. But then when we actually launch give power, we'll just like replace it, and then we'll have like, we'll allocate a little less total rewards from the give power allocation, because it'll always already have that like that permission. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know they are the
same. So you do like 7 million minus 400K.
Yeah.
Or whatever we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Great. Awesome. Yeah, great. Is there, I guess there's, and then, the other thing that we would have to do is make sure that we like archive the ones that get retired. At least we're going to be archiving, because nobody wants it, is the give XDI pool on Gnosis chain. So we need to make sure that like those get, like this time when we do the archiving thing, let's leave it on the main page, and it's not like hidden right away. And then it gets like, it's like this pool is inactive, and then it gets hidden under the like show archive pools thing after like, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe. Does that make sense? I think last time maybe Mateo, you were working on that.
Sorry, what, Lauren? Sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm talking about archiving pools from the Give farm. We're gonna have to archive at least one, if not more. Probably two, if not more pools starting next week, end of next week. And this time when we do it, let's keep them like in the active view for 2 weeks, and then have them like hidden under the show archive pools button, just so that when people are going to the farm, they're not like, where's my stuff,
While they are in the active tab still, will we show like something saying that they will be archived, or just let them be like usual?
Yeah, I mean, we'll have them like have, they'll look like the archive pool, and it'll be like, this pool is no longer active. Please, or like you can unstake or whatever, like unstake if you want to harvest your rewards. But like it'll still just show up in that view, and then it'll like disappear behind the curtain of the toggle.
Okay. If there is any design change, let me know. But otherwise, it's very easy.
I think no design change. Just the moment it disappears, it changes. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Great. Are there any other thoughts on the Give Farm extension, or anybody else who wants to weigh in the argument we're having, or any questions on like how to implement this or when? Yay! Great. Then the last thing is just to check in on the regen farms. Do we have any? Oh yeah. So Katavi, you had one thing that you wanted to say about the stable coin.
Yeah. So there are updates. Finally, some things seem to be moving. First, let me start with Fox. We talk about it basically. I will I chilled a little bit about like region farms and ask the community, told the community how long have these been working, a little bit, explain a little bit what's region farms for those who don't know. And Willie asked me if I can make the proposal to extend the Give farm, because I said, well, we look into have it with XDAI and also with ETH. We have been having ongoing discussions about the benefits of like having a pair to stable coin and having a pair to ETH right now with the merge. And he said he asked me to make the proposal on the forum with maybe both options to get the discussion going. And I will do that on the this next week. Give them enough time.
That sounds good.
Yeah, but I think probably it will get extended. They talked yesterday about their statistics on doing on Gnosis, and they've been growing. So I think there's a good sentiment to extend their region farm. One thing that we should talk about though, and I don't know if the best forum will be here, the research call, the governance call, or the forum, probably the forum, is should we keep these 2% fees? Should we add some also fixed fees for the renovation of a region farm? I'm not sure if when Fox created their farm, I think that time we didn't charge like the 5,000 setup. So yeah, just all these questions. I believe maybe the forum is the right place to
Yeah, maybe the forum's the right place. But I'd love to hear if anyone has an opinion right now on this call about that. The interesting thing is when we launched the Fox Regen Farm, we only charged them 2% fees. We didn't charge them the initial like 5,000 thing that we added to implement, that we added afterwards. And the reason we added it afterwards is because it's a bunch of coordination and dev work for us. And it kind of was like, oh, that wasn't really worth it to like put all this dev energy into like setting up a farm for another DAO. I mean, it's like we don't even break even. We have to pay our contributors to do that work. So then like the 500K is like, you know, half a donation to donation.eth for matching funds, and half of it goes to our liquidity multi-sig. It's kind of nice to have that diversification. But anyway, if a farm like Fox, I mean, so that's like Fox is special because they never paid that 5K in the beginning. And then like the other side of it being special is that like if they're just extending it and they're like they wanted to keep doing a Fox honey farm and nothing really changes, then it's not a lot of work for us. And it's like just, I mean, has to like allocate more rewards, I think, to go out there. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Like if they want to set up, I think if they want to set up a new pool like with a different pair with Fox, then it requires work from us, and I would be kind of like more in favor of charging something extra, but maybe less than 5K. And if it is just a pure extension of the Fox honey farm and they want to give us more rewards, then we could maybe just charge those 2% fees. But yeah, I would love to know if anybody else has an opinion.
I think that sounds good.
Sorry, you know, after the last upgrade to our subgraph and front end, currently it's super easier for us to add a new region farm.
Oh yeah.
I think I mean, honestly, 5K for DAO isn't a lot. So I think if they want to change it and we have to do a new regen farm, I think 5K is fine. If they just want an extension, then just the 2% sounds good.
Okay.
I mean, we can be a little bit, ruthless about like getting some extra revenue from doing all this setup.
Totally. Yeah, I agree. Cool. Okay, so there's like you could ask in our forum Kutabi, but there's like a little bit of feedback from you for something to get started with.
Okay, thanks. And I was also thinking like maybe for the extension, not necessarily like 5K, but maybe like 1K will be, I mean, because it does still requires a little bit of work, and it would be nice to kind of like don't miss that market signal.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so second region farm possibility that it's interesting. It's with a new protocol, but the thing is, it's not a DAO. It's called the Standard. They came to our Discord. Basically, their proposal is to have stable coins other than USD. They want to start with S-Euro. It's mostly backed with physical gold and with cryptocurrency. So depending, they will have, I guess, some kind of algorithm, and depending the volatility of the cryptocurrency, it has to be like more over collateralized. I don't know how it will work with the physical gold. Like, will there be like physical places where you will have to leave your collateral? But anyways,
Algorithmic stablecoin.
Yeah, it's an algo stable.
PTSD, man.
How can you have an algorithm?
Sorry?
How can you have an algorithm? Sorry. How can you have an algorithmic stablecoin with physical gold? That doesn't add up.
I mean,
anyway, I guess it won't really matter much in terms of Give. It's not really affecting our relationship with it. But are they value aligned?
Well, so softly. On the one side, like there is this part of, I mean, I think it's a public good to make money that is more accessible and stable. Like, I would love to have like a stable Mexican peso, and I think it can help onboard more people into Web3. So there are a few things, but they are not kind of like specifically branded as blockchain for good. Anyways, I think this will also go to the forum to see what people think. I will ask them to be way more specific about both how do they plan to, it was a question that also Lauren had, how do they plan to be pegged, to keep the peg to the euro, and also how are they creating positive externalities, and yeah, why will they be a value line basically? But yeah, they sent us a proposal. They are very okay. Actually, they work on like, so only 5K for this, what? But I think they misunderstood a couple of concepts. Basically, they kind of like wanted for people to stake S-Euro instead of like actually creating a region farm with a pair and providing liquidity and getting liquidity for it. So I will get into a second call and just give some direction to that proposal and ask them to create something on our forum or help them and guide them to create something, some forum post that see how are they aligned.
Cool.
Also, if there are any other comments of like some things that this forum post should have, that will be great guidance for me.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So what I did for Cult last time is that I wrote the forum post on the Giveth side, and they wrote the forum post on their side, and because like both DAOs need to do their governance processes to like get through it. But yeah, if you could like work with them to create a forum post in Giveth and like try to answer all these questions, it would be really good, and then we can have some more visibility so that the community can vote. Also, it would like require a snapshot to see if like Give token holders thinks it's a good idea to set it up. That's what we did for Cult as well last time. So keep that in mind, Kotawe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
And from the other Juicebox, basically, they doesn't seem like most Sug Test the Waters ask on Discord, and he said, I think that there will be like a big part of the community that will be opposed, and that happened. They say like, we don't pay for liquidity, we don't think this is the way. Kind of like very strong opinions. So I don't think that's going to go anywhere. UBI right now, Santi Siri is like super busy. He said like, let's talk later. With Anthony, I will talk later this week. Yeah, so everything else has not moved much.
Cool. All right, sounds good. Thanks, Kotawe. That's great. Cool. I think that's okay. That's the end of our hour and the end of the agenda anyway. So we're good for now. Thanks everybody for joining the call, and yeah, we can coordinate async on any of the other things. Looking forward to that boosting prototype mode.
Thank you.
Cool. Bye.
Thanks. Thank you.